was just telling somebody the other day about the CIA trained cats to wander onto the Soviet embassy compound with collars that had listening devices on them just to see what the Russians were saying when they come out of the embassy. So they trained pigeons and they put little listening devices around their little pigeon feet. And they would land on the windowsills. But the thing is that the Russians had double pane glass and they were piping music in between the two panes of glass. So the pigeons couldn't hear anything.
No way. What a game. What a game of espionage, huh?
So much fun.
See, that kind of stuff is so exciting.
One of the best recruitments I ever made, Theo, I was doing surveillance on this guy for a week. He doesn't make much money. Watch him every day, see where he goes, what he does, where he hangs out, who he talks to. His wife had left him. But I noticed he walked his dog every morning at 6:30. Every morning he'd leave the house at 6:30 and he would walk across the park. The dog would do his business and then he'd walk back. So I asked in the office, I said, hey, does anybody have a dog? And one of the women's like, yeah, I have a dog. I said, can I borrow your dog for a week? She says, for what? I said, I want to accidentally bump into this guy. And while he's walking his dog, I want to walk your dog. And then I meet him and I'm going to say hello. And then the next day I'm going to say hello again. Then the third day I'm going to invite him to lunch and whatever. It was the best recruitment I ever made in my entire career. And we bonded over the dogs. This guy was like every case officer's dream recruitment.